My name is Ron Detroit. I'm a property owner of Sept, the city of Sheboygan. And I was going to come this evening to ask one simple question, and that is how you define the west boundary of the sanctuary. Because as a property owner, I'm concerned about that being a definite answer. I've heard some of your comments that makes it kind of arbitrary, and you're asking me to trust you. You know, and I think that whatever you're doing here, when you put together an irrevocable sanctuary, I would think that definition should be very clear, and it also should be irrevocable. Because for the taxes you pay along the lake there, the privilege we have to help keep it clean and take care of it, I'd like to make sure that that's not misunderstood. And along that line, I'm just asking myself if this is really about shipwrecks, and the shipwrecks are out in the lake, why couldn't we arbitrarily make that west boundary 500 feet east of the wet? And just to say, I think that might resolve the question of the whole part of a lot of people here this evening. I think, you know, I've seen you go to the cities, the municipalities, the condos for the last 8 years or so, and to get their support, as well as my governor, I appreciate it very much. But for them to sell out my property rights along the lake to an arbitrary boundary that you asked me just to trust you in, concerns me. And I think if you want to do yourself some help and make this thing work, the easiest thing to do would be to move that boundary out in the lake where the shipwrecks are.
All right, we chose the lakeside boundary as the ordinary high water mark.
Change it.
Well, we chose the lakeside boundary. Well, yeah, you said there was some confusion. We chose the lakeside boundary as the ordinary high water mark because it's a current regulatory boundary. It marks the boundary between your property and publicly owned bottomland. It is, in most cases, pretty clearly defined. Now, we know that there have been instances where the ordinary high water mark has been discussed in some way, but we think it's pretty clearly defined in most cases. We think it's something that people can clearly understand. And we also think that there are a number of shipwrecks that occur at the edge of the ordinary high water mark and on the beaches. And so that's what.
Oh, that's not true. You're wrong.
You can pick.
Well, we can take you up to Point Beach and we can show you wrecks there. We also should keep in mind that as we went forward, we talked about shipwrecks in this because we know a lot about them. We can clearly demonstrate they're nationally significant. But we also know that there are a lot of wrecks out there where we don't know their location, and so we don't want to exclude that.
What you're suggesting is if you find one.
Excuse me, sir, you were not up, okay? There are many people here that want to have questions, and we have a limited amount of time. I'm going to take this gentleman's question because he's been waiting for a while.
I had a similar question as what he had, and why does that sanctuary have to come up to the shoreline, to that high water mark? There's no sense of it. You can keep it offshore, 20, 30 feet, or 500. 500 would be a stretch because I know there's a lot of them are closer than that. But there's no reason to come up to that shoreline. None whatsoever. Is there a good answer for that?
Well, so currently the definition of a sanctuary resource is other things other than a shipwreck as well. So Native American sites, other objects that are of historical and archaeological. The complete definition of a sanctuary resource, which parallels the state definition, is items of archaeological and historical interest, including but not limited to shipwrecks. And this is the idea that there are historic resources that are not shipwrecks but are archaeologically important. So that's why that definition is the way it is. So completely understand and take your point. Well, for the reasons John described, we chose the ordinary high water mark because it's the existing one that sort of makes sense as a landward boundary because there could be things in that area. The water line itself has been suggested, and of course that moves in and out, so that's a tough one. I own property in Lake Huron, in the sanctuary, no conflict there. Steve, you're also a landowner in the sanctuary. Again, I'm just offering an example of 17 years of no conflict. The ordinary high water, we don't want to change anything in there, so we don't want to change the way you use it, the way you have exclusive riparian rights. It is a boundary that tracks with the state definition of the landward boundary, so that's why we chose it. And we want to make it clear that it won't impact those rights, and I think we can do that in the definition because there is potential. You know, John has done work on Native American sites, which, you know, there's high potential for those to occur in that area. Those are the reasons why the ordinary high water mark makes sense if you're managing more than just shipwrecks, which this proposal proposes to do.
So there's even water.
One more question here.
Good evening, my name is John Pleasants, I'm a lifelong resident of Sheboygan. I'd like to find out through a show of hands, how many people in this room tonight do not support the NOAA project? Can I see a show of hands? Those that do not support the NOAA project. I think that pretty much tells you how we feel here. Lake Michigan is a very important body of water to all of its residents. The fact that I chose not to relocate after I graduated from college was mainly because I wanted to live near Lake Michigan. I spent a lot of my time on Lake Michigan. Fishing and hunting has been my pastime, and I'm quite concerned about any governmental agency taking control of our waterway. And this is the second meeting that I've attended. I also attended one at the UW Center. And through much of the things that I heard in both of these meetings, we're only hearing from one side. I offered a suggestion at the last meeting to have a debate. Somebody from NOAA represents your point of view. We can find somebody who has an opposing point of view, and I can think of one person offhand that would probably be more than happy to spearhead his side of the argument. That has never been in the interest of NOAA to do that, nor do I think you want to do that.
Right.
But that's what I'd like to see. I'd like to see somebody discussing the pros and the cons of having this project go through. It is too important a project for us to relinquish our water rights and only hear one side.